And it all starts here in Iowa, 7 p.m., Martin Luther King Day. So don't stay home, just please, The polls are showing we're going to win by a lot.
And all eyes are now on Iowa. And so while we've got all eyes on Iowa, this is the time where we make our case to you. Why can we make your life better?
I think we're going to win the Iowa caucus on January 15th. That's not up to me, though. That's up to you. So I'm asking for your help.
You have a chance to really change the trajectory of this country. So, and if you haven't signed up for us, hopefully at the end of this, you'll be willing to sign up, commit, and work on our behalf.
1 week out from the first in the nation Iowa caucuses, as you could hear, candidates making their final campaign push. New Decision Desk 2004 numbers out today. Donald Trump holds a firm lead, 52% in Iowa. Nikki Haley just behind Ron DeSantis, 17 to 18%. So in the margin of error, Vivek Ramaswamy at 6%. With us now, anchor of the No Spin News, Bill O'Reilly. Bill, good to see you as always. We're marking the tape. You care to make a prediction?
I think that Trump will win by a lot because the MAGA people dominate the Iowa caucuses. As simple as that. These are very hardcore, longtime conservative people. Donald Trump's theme is, if you get me back into the White House, I will avenge the people who are ruining the country, not just change the policies, but I'll go after them. And whether he will or not doesn't matter. It's all about the MAGA people and the very committed right wanting to punish the opposition at this point.
Yeah. Look, and the very far left wants to punish the very far right. You would argue, and others would argue, that they're already doing that. Yeah. Hold on. But I want to play this soundbite of President Trump talking about those who have been arrested and convicted of crimes for January 6th. Take a listen.
You know what they ought to do? They ought to release the J6 hostages. They've suffered enough. They ought to release them. I call them hostages. Some people call them prisoners. I call them hostages.
All right, he's getting a lot of coverage, understanding. Forget for a second whether he's right or wrong. I'm wondering if it's good politics. I get that it works in the caucus, it fires up the base, but he doesn't need to fire up the base. He's going to win the nomination almost certainly. Doesn't this just play into Joe Biden in Democrats' hands?
Yeah, if I were Donald Trump's advisor, I would have stricken that out of the presentation. You don't want to relitigate something like that when you are dependent on independent votes, dependent on independent. So Trump will win the primaries. He will be the Republican nominee unless something happens that we're not aware of. The Democrats already know that. They're already running against Trump. They're not running against Nikki Haley or DeSantis. DeSantis will have to drop out probably next Wednesday, maybe Tuesday, after he loses in Iowa, because he can't raise money. And he doesn't have a big fund like Trump has to fall back on. Haley will do okay in Iowa, and then she'll do better in New Hampshire. So she'll be around, but certainly it is inconceivable at this point in history that anyone would beat Trump for the nomination.
What does that mean? Trump has tried hard, and he's, I wouldn't say rigged the deck, but he's certainly arranged the deck to try and shore up the nomination. So he's the presumptive nominee, maybe right after Super Tuesday, which would be before most of his trials start, if they even do start on time. Does his being able to say, I am the presumptive Republican nominee and now I am on trial, does that change how things are going to happen, not necessarily in the actual courtroom, but in the court of a public opinion that's going to affect the courts and affect Democrats who would be prosecuting the presumptive nominee?
A little bit, because Americans don't want to be told who to vote for by taking people's names off ballots or by making it impossible for them to campaign. So a little bit. But minds are made up. You're only fighting, Leland, for about maybe 20% tops of votes between Biden and Trump. And that's all there is out there. Everybody else is committed. The New Hampshire situation is murky because so many independent liberals can vote for Nikki Haley, and they will. There's a lot of money coming into New Hampshire to get those people out to vote for Nikki Haley to make Trump look bad. And I can guarantee you, the day after the New Hampshire primary, all of the corporate media will go, oh, Trump lost, even though he might not lose the primary, but if it's close, that's what they'll do. They'll hammer Trump. He's a loser. He doesn't have popular support, on and on and on and on. And the Democrats want that. They want to erode Trump, make him look weak in New Hampshire, and that could happen.
Yeah. You said 20% undecided in America. I was going to go with more like 2%, but we shall see. Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.